You won't believe what happened to me that night. What began as a simple plan, one meant to make her feel cherished, valued, and loved, turned into a moment I'll never forget. Her birthday was approaching, and for weeks I had been working on the perfect surprise. I found the gift she'd been hinting at for months, wrapped it in glossy paper, and planned to show up at her party earlier than she expected. She believed I'd be stuck at work, just as she claimed she would be tied up with hers. So she had no reason to anticipate my early arrival. That gave me the perfect setup to appear suddenly, catch her off guard, and see her face light up with genuine joy. I parked a few blocks away, the present clutched tightly in my hands, my pulse quickening with excitement. I could already picture her smile, her laughter, the sparkle in her eyes when she saw me. I even rehearsed a few playful lines in my head, thinking about how perfect the night would be. But nothing unfolded the way I imagined. When I stepped inside the venue, I was greeted by a room buzzing with voices and laughter. Music floated in the background. Glasses clinked. Friends and family were scattered about, chatting animatedly. She was right in the center of it all, stunning, radiant, commanding the room's attention. I moved closer quietly, hoping to slip into the crowd unnoticed. That's when I heard it. Words that made my heart plummet and my hands go numb. Honestly, I don't even know why I bother with him. He's a nobody. He's invisible. He doesn't matter. It felt like time stopped. The words echoed inside my skull, sharp and cold. Nobody. Invisible. Doesn't matter. I froze, staring at her, unable to believe what I had just heard. The effort, the thought, the anticipation I poured into this night suddenly felt meaningless, burned away in an instant. She didn't know I was standing right behind her. For a moment, I considered slipping away quietly, pretending I had never been there. But another part of me, the wounded, burning part, wanted her to see me, wanted her to know exactly who she had dismissed so casually. I walked forward slowly until she finally noticed. Her laughter faltered. Her eyes widened in surprise, confusion flickering across her face. She had expected me to be hours away, trapped at work, but there I was, present, undeniable, holding the gift I had brought for her. The chatter in the room softened, as though everyone could sense the shift in the air. Heat rose in her cheeks as realization sank in. I didn't know you were here, she stammered. I smiled, but not the warm smile I had planned for this evening. Instead, it was calm, deliberate, carrying the weight of disappointment and quiet strength. You call me a nobody, I said evenly, my voice just loud enough for others nearby to hear. You said I don't matter. Yet here I am, early, holding a gift, ready to celebrate you. Maybe it's time you ask yourself who actually matters. Her mouth opened as if to respond, but no words came. Embarrassment clouded her expression. The people around us watched in silence, sensing the gravity of the moment. I extended the gift toward her, my hand steady despite the storm inside me. I thought I'd surprise you, I said. My tone was calm, almost attached. I thought this night would be about celebrating you, but it seems you wanted it to mean something else entirely. She glanced down at the gift, then back at me, her confidence replaced by shame and regret. I didn't mean it like that, she whispered, but the damage was already done. I set the present on the nearest table, letting the silence stretch. I didn't argue. I didn't demand an apology. I let my presence speak louder than anything else could. In that instant, I realized something powerful. Her careless words did not define me. My worth wasn't determined by her judgment, but by the way I carried myself, the respect I gave myself, and the integrity I lived with even when hurt. Without another word, I turned and walked toward the exit. Whispers followed me. Eyes trailed after me. But I didn't look back. She had underestimated me, and now she understood the weight of her mistake. Stepping into the cool night air, I breathed deeply, letting the mix of pain, anger, and relief wash over me. I had set out to surprise her with joy, and instead uncover her true opinion of me. Yes, it hurt, but it also gave me clarity. Some people will never recognize your worth, and that's not your burden to carry. That night changed everything. I never let her words diminish me again. Instead of feeling small when I remembered her calling me a nobody, I felt stronger, because the truth was clear. I showed up, I cared. I stood tall in the face of disrespect. Life teaches its hardest lessons in moments like these. That night, I learned the power of self-respect, and that sometimes the most powerful statement you can make isn't with loud words, but with quiet dignity.